That was the first thing heard on stream. I don't care. That was funny. All right, there we go. Now let's see. Hold. Okuro, hi, how are you? Thanks, Okuro. How are you doing today? Oh, what up, frogs? Oop, did not mean to click that. I'm doing pretty good. Glad to hear you're doing great. How's everybody doing? Gotta kill like 35 of these big spiders. I swear they don't spawn when you need them to. How's everybody doing? I don't really need the small spiders, but I feel like the big ones won't spawn if I don't eliminate all of them. I don't know what he's doing. He's like, why are the little spiders spawning down there? Has anybody completed the Moro's quest? I'm curious what you get when you, or not the Moro, the Venom quest. The one from the other guy. Feels like Drain Edge isn't working at all. Okay, there we go. Are you still there, Fire Frog? How's everybody doing over on TikTok?
We doing great.
You doing great?
Chilling.
Chilling. Uh, which mythic are you talking about? I guess, what's your multiplier? Are you talking about the Heavenite? 17.5, so that would be 2 Heavenite. No? I wonder what it is. Yo, what's up, Carlos? How you doing? Okay, yeah, the Seraphil or the Surfalal or whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. I'd probably hold off, honestly, because you're losing a lot of multiplier there. Like, that's my thing, is I kind of want to do it as soon as I get one, but at the same time, it's like, if I get 1 Heavenite and 2 of that, I'll have a, you know, even if it's just 1 of those and 2 Heavenite, it's going to be over 20, which is going to be banger. I mean, it might be worth getting, but it might be worth saving for, because it's not like what you have, or like what you have right now is probably like bad. I mean, if there was like some hardcore like PvE content right now that was like it was necessary for, probably. But I think you would be fine with what you have until you get it. I'm not adding anyone right now, Carlos. What's my DPS currently? I have no clue, with including crits. We'd have to do the math. Let me eliminate this how much health do these things have? 900. I mean, getting stunned doesn't help. That's pretty solid for the Cutlass. I mean, the crit stacked and everything is what makes it nice. Oh, I think I got it done. Okay, now I guess I did get it done. Now I just need to eliminate 3 of those prismatics. I'm glad I tested eliminating the prismatic because it counted for it. Oh, nee, oh, he's already spawned back. Nice. All right, I need 1 more of them. So the one thing that drives me about mining up top, like drives me insane, is how fast stuff spawns. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Like, if anyone that's mining up there realize how fast everything's spawning. I can barely get halfway through a rock before a new Yeti shows up. Come on, big spider. How many mythical eyesore do I have right now? I have no clue. I use it all the time on stuff. I can check though after this. I have 7 of them right now. You don't, I feel like you get the eyesore fat more, like, you get it way more common down here. I had like 20 something of them. Now we gotta go eliminate orcs. It does like 148, but it's a dagger. Thank you for the follow. You just got Archangel, GG's. It's going pretty good. Pamela, how are you doing? Tell you what, I really want to do the Santa quest, but that 24-hour thing is messing me up. Now I can't do it till like after 9. It takes like an hour or 2 to do the quest, so it's always pushing you back. Just a weird, I don't know why they didn't just reset it daily. You got your void pick before your husband got his? That's so funny. But you probably left him and went to the large crystals, didn't you? I gotta kill 50 of these. Yep. What ore did I use for this? Oh, it's Seraphal, Void Star, and Eyesight. Archangel is not craftable. You have to roll it. There was a rumor that was going to happen, but it was never like verified. How much damage does it do? Organically, it's 110. Free upgrade. Let me check though. Yeah, so it's 100. I lied. 101 organic, 132 upgraded. Plus, I have a really high crit chance on it and everything. So there's like a 322, 322. I crit a lot, so 322, 322. My crit chance is like almost 50-something%. What's up? How you doing, Yohi? So I would say I probably average over 200 if you were to average out between the 322 and the other. It is currently 7:17 p.m. where I am. What ores are you where are you farming at right now, Dime? Thank you for the follow. Like, can you get snowite pretty easily? Or eyesight? Yeah, I mean, everybody kept telling me that too, but I went to the Discord and it verified it, so I just went with it. It's 3 a.m. where you're living. So you're definitely, are you in like the UK or in Europe? Okay, so you can mine the boulders. Do you have any eyesight? In Lithuania? Okay, you're a little further in then. Yeah, you got 2. Okay, do you have 1 snowite? Okay, that's what I made my first dagger out of, was 2 eyesight, 1 snowite. I think it's like 83 damage raw. It's actually really good. And just make sure your runes have attack speed on them. The best way to get armor is going to be just to make it out of whatever you can when mining. You would have known that if you'd been paying attention to the stream. You know, I don't ever use rage mark, so fighting these things drives me nuts because I have all these rage marks that I'm just gonna have to sell. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. I use daggers because of the hit chance on them. So with crit, let me get out of this fight. With crit works off of how every time you hit. So with my crit currently, I have an increase of crit by 15, and then I have increased my crit chance by 33. And then I also run the crit chance boost. It's 28% currently. And so that's like 30, what did I say? 33 plus that. That's like 60% chance of crit. So you're basically critting all the time. My crit right now is, I think, 322. And the other reason is lifesteal. Now, lifesteal is only going to give you 5% of your max health. So when you're, like, let's say you have a really hardcore hitting weapon, you're only going to get 5% of that health back. Like, so you're really a lot of diminishing returns. Whereas with a dagger, if you're constantly hitting them, you're constantly healing. And I just like daggers. The hook's still good. It's just a little slower. But I mean, the damage kind of makes up for it. It's like 0.04 slower, so it's not like an awful number or anything. Dude, I had to doing this whatever the Bjorn quests. The first 2 of them ago was 25 of these common guys. The next one was 50, and now I had to do 35. Use straight swords personally. I mean, straight swords are still really good. I think it's. I don't want to use like what the meta is too. Yo, what's up? 1000%. How are you? You have the 1 million one right now. I didn't buy the 1 million. I skipped it and went to void. If you already have the million, I mean, you can't mine the large crystals, can you? I mean, if you only have the million, yeah, but I guess it's one of those, if you only have a million, you might as well grind and see if you can get enough to buy until you have enough to buy the other one. And maybe by then you'll be able to buy the Christmas one that is in the shop. You know what I mean? Nope, I'm not doing a giveaway. Yo, thanks for the follow. I will give you credit on ask you if I'm doing a giveaway. That's like a more sophisticated way of asking for stuff. I like it. Thank you for the follows. I'm gonna have so many of those rage marks. The elite orcs, just make sure you jump at the beginning and you're pretty much GG. You got angel, demon, and elf. I got angel, demon, and vampire currently, so I would say there will probably be a straight sword build eventually I run. I think the Yeti and the crystal things in the back are more annoying because they're always attacking me when I'm mining. Yo, what's up, Kaylin? How you doing? All right, take care, Dime. Like, it's to the point where, and they take so long to eliminate, sometimes I have to stop fighting just to hit my rock so it don't reset, because I'm tired of them resetting. That dude came out of nowhere. You got one stuck in a crystal? That's actually really funny. I'm actually using a dagger, Kaylin. Just make sure you stack a ton of attack speed in your runes, and you'll be good to go. Well, I'm running 2 Drain Edge currently. I've been asking on the Discord to be able to see my health, because I don't know if I need 2 Drain Edge. The dagger currently is 1 Surafall, 1 Void Star, 1 Eyesight. I don't think content creators can ban other players, because if so, I think that would have happened the other day when I seen a bunch of content creators arguing with each other. But I'm not sure, because I actually don't have the content creator like label on here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make mine with the Gargantuan ore once I get it. I'm still contemplating on if I want to run Gargantuan ×2 Void Star, or if I just want to run 3 Gargantuan. No, I'm not. No one's joining today, unknown. Gargantuan Ice Star Void Star is probably going to drop that multiplier below 15. I guess tell me what the multiplier is. I guess it could be worth it if that's what you have currently. But with what I have currently, I don't want to, like, I probably wouldn't do that, personally. Since I already have a dagger that's hot, you know what I mean? Like, but if I was building my first, I wouldn't see why that would be an issue. Yo, what's up, Eagles? How are you? I need to kill 30 more of these guys. The peak is so small. I mean, it's bigger than the lower section. And they said this is part 1 of a 2-part update, so I would be shocked if we didn't see a bunch of other stuff. Wait, can I go fight the boss? I might as well do that if I can. I can in 1 minute. All right, let's go get some. Yeah, I would say that's probably pretty nasty. What's a 6 Gargantuan Candy Cane's damage? You just got an Aetherite? Nice. Aetherite's for armor, by the way. All right, I know it's going to tell me no, but we're going to try just because we're here. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's pretty nice, actually. Why am I doing that when there's a... They need to get rid of this guy. You know how many times I've accidentally talked to him instead of launching from this? right, we're about to be able to fight it finally. I mean, they could move them somewhere and it wouldn't be that hard. Is that what you think? Is that what it'll end up being with the Void Star? Because 20 is definitely worth it. And I think the crit is a must. Like the crit's where it's at. Okay, yeah. When you're looking at your armor, like on the right in the equipment, there's like an eyeball above it. All right, throw 3 of those. Now kick your ice. It didn't even show the red ring. I totally teleported, but okay. Ooh, we got a minor shard too. Let's go. All right, let me catch this. Yeah, you definitely want as much attack speed as you can. What is that made out of? That is a dagger. It is Surafall, Void Star, and Eyesight. What's my armor? 592 defense, Snow Eye. I run 15, 15, 15 on chest. I know you probably can't see it. You can see part of it, I guess. But yeah, I run 15, 15, 15. It was Snow Eye, that Sanctus, and what was the third one? I think it was Eyesight, but I can't remember. And then this one was Eyesight. I gotta write these down. It is Eyesight. This one's definitely Eyesight, and it's about the same build. Oh, this one has physical damage, so this one definitely has the fossil on it as well. I think, yeah, this one had fossil, I believe. Yeah, the legs say Eyesight. The top says Snow White. And then this is Sanctus. Oh yeah, let's see what that minor thing does for me. Swift mining, 8% faster mining, 9% faster mining. Yo, what's up? Is it Adam? Like, it was. You're right. Yeah. You're right, Pam. It was Velshir. It was Velshir, Snow Eye, and Sanctus on the chest, and then the legs were Snow Eye, Fossil, and Sanctus. And legs I do 10, 10, 10. Helmet 8, 8, 8. But this minor shard is only 8% faster and 9% damage. Like, kind of cheeks that I had to fight a boss to get that. I am streaming on TikTok and YouTube also, Adam. All right, we got to eliminate 28 more of these guys. The fastest way to get money in the third world, honestly, is Pebbles, probably. I mean, I know Pebbles is how a lot of people are doing it, but you can really just mine anything in the bottom, and you can get it pretty quickly. But Pebbles are basically one shot, so. You moved over here. What's up, Score? You're still in World 2? You'll get here soon. In World 2, I made more money farming the rocks. Like if you're going to the volcano area, you go through that hole up top, and then you can go back there, and that's where you farm like the mining shards. That's where I farmed and made more money because I hated having to do all the lava stuff. Yo, what's up, Alex? How you doing? Vince, Sarah, that's not how it works. But no, I'm not going to give you my secret fish on Fish It. I have like 4 secret fish. Your Santa quest, reset back to the first set. I kind of hope mine didn't. But because I don't want the low number again. But if they do, that's fine also. Oh, your label, I think it's Mason. You're level 66. It shouldn't take long to hit 70 then at all. I wouldn't even like stress about money. I would just grind. All you gotta do is just mine a bunch and you'll get... The lava rocks give quite a bit if you can mine those. The best spot to fish secrets on Fish It, I feel like it's wherever the lowest rarity one is, which is probably honestly going to be in the statue. I think the statue has one of the lowest rarity secrets now. That animation still happens after they're dead every time. Oh yeah, no, that totally makes sense. For the one I had to do yesterday, I had to mine like 10 of the... Oh, what are they? I think the floating crystals or whatever, and those things are so annoying to mine. Yeah, the Sisyphus statue, yes. Because I think there's a 1 in 350 there or something. There might be one lower than that, but I know that one was pretty low. And I feel like I wouldn't want to go back there because I definitely hated farming there forever. But it'll probably be easier to sacrifice a poor secret over one that's like a 1 in 4 million. Like, there's no way I'm sacrificing a 1 in 4 million. 2 floating crystals. Honestly, I kind of hate the floating crystals. I've never got anything good from them, really. I've got better stuff. Honestly, yes, I have gotten better stuff from small crystals than any floating crystal. And the fact they only give like 1 ore every time for how long they take to crack, it's not even, it feels like it's not worth it. What is the one I have on it? Oh, I'm trying to think of what it's called. I have the one that gives you faster fish speed. Like rod speed, that's what you want. The one that has rod speed. You got 4 stones out of 1 last night? Yeah, it's just so rare. Have you used the Santa potions that you can get? I bought all of them. And I don't regret it. I have 1 left. I don't think it's real, or it's there's one that's like a super rare one. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Yeah, I wish you could get more. I was hoping it like reset daily or something. If it reset daily, I would not buy anything but those. Alright, now I gotta kill 15 crystal golems and still another 25 elites. Oh my gosh. I wonder if these are the quests that give you the last set of armor and like the other set of armor. It'd be actually sick if it did. Yo, what's up, Prime? How are you? Oh, I'm out of energy. Okay, there we go. I'm doing pretty good. Glad to hear you're doing good. I don't even know who that is then, Sarah. Who is that? Oh man, that's not good. I am doing the Bjorn quest. It's called Shattering the Front. I believe it's basically just to eliminate all these kind of quests. Soul Artist, how are you doing? Currently, I have to I almost said eliminate 15 golems and 25 of the orcs. I'm assuming it's going to go all the way to the boss. To be honest, I don't even know if it gives money. I mean, I have 700k, so yeah, it must. We'll know when this one finishes. So we have 705k. Well, let's see what happens once we get to the end of this. I believe that's the one I just did, Prime. Or it might be the next one. I guess you get a little bit of gold from eliminating. I have 5 more golems and like 15 more orcs, so hopefully it won't take too long to get this one. I've already done like 4 of them since stream. Yeah, I remember. You know what's up. It doesn't go into the boss? That's crazy, actually. Do you even get anything from completing it? It would be nice if this gave us the 4th recipe. Oh, you say the last one is the boss? Oh, I'm not mining right now because I'm doing a quest, Vincent. The quest right now is to eliminate all of these. Oh, you had to remine? You had to remine? Or, yeah. You had to rebuy your pick? Oh, no. Oh, you're good, Prime. I appreciate it, though. It's so weird they put these commons in here. The commons are in here? Because everything else in here is like a higher level and actually not hard to fight, but harder to fight. Oh, you're good, Prime. I am doing the Bjorn quests. Thank you for the follow. Going for that element rod, yeah. I enjoy it, but I just felt like it's not very enjoyable, I don't think, for people to watch it streaming, and I kind of feel like it just sit there, and I'd rather play something a little bit more interactive. But it's definitely like something you can do on the side AFKing to like try to get. I am on the Void Pickaxe. Kai, I like daggers, so that's a bummer for you, but I would probably be happy with that. How are you doing, Lefty? All right, 1 more elite orc and 4 more crystal golems. Skip Frost. I skipped Frost and went right to Void. Neither really, Vincent, to be honest. Yeah, but I don't think it's still going to be a really good dagger, but that's a bummer you had to use 3. Yeah, 130 base is actually insane, and it has an ability where every hit it explodes, which is going to be cracked because every time it explodes, it's going to do 50% of that weapon's damage. And if you're using a dagger, it's going to hit with attack speed about 5 times a second. You just subbed. Thank you, Vincent. Okay, so I got like 40K from that, I guess. I had almost 700, so I got like 40K. I mean, I guess it's not bad for just eliminating things. Yeah, that smite's pretty sick too. I'm so conflicted because I don't know if smite's better than the demon when it comes to the dagger, but I feel like the attack speed from the demon and the increase in damage is better. 200K more to get the bamboo rod. No, yeah, no. So, okay, so it's kind of funny. It kicked you. I originally started with the oh, what do you call it? I wanted to make a chaos sword, and I made like a really nice demonite slash like I forget, darkbright demonite chaos sword, and it turned into a dagger, and after that I just ran daggers. Oh, so wait, so smite is on Heavenite. It's not just because Angel has smite. So you're saying, okay, so really I should really be running one gargantuan, one Heavenite, and one Void Star. If you're talking about the explosion comes from Gargantuan. Thank you, Television. How are you? Yeah, I've been wanting to try a spear eventually. I figure it's one of those things I'll build for when once I get my dagger I want, you know what I mean? I'm not currently adding anyone. I think once we get the Gargantuan dagger I want, I'll probably start building other weapons to test out. But I at least want to get my my core build done first. Why did I get the Void pickaxe? Because I couldn't afford the better one. Yes, I did get Demon first try. Like, as soon as I started streaming, I started streaming the game, and as soon as I did, I got it. I think 748K. I think that's enough to buy it, but you can't teleport through it and buy it anymore, so You made an alt with Angel. So, like, is everyone making alts just for the extra free rolls? I should probably let my stamina go back up. I mean, if I had Goblin. I don't have Goblin. I have Angel, Demon, and Vampire. I mean, it is legit, but I just don't feel like keeping a slot as a Goblin just for pickaxes is worth it. Void Star is going to increase your Void Star is going to increase your critical chance, and your critical chance is going to increase your damage substantially. Like, right now I've got like 60% crit chance, and I'm hitting for 322 when my weapon damage is like 130 or 140. So I got to do the math. But I think that if I add a Void Star, it'll actually be higher. Yeah, but I mean, I still don't think Goblin will be worth it, because once you're end game, it's not constantly needed. It's only needed when buying a pickaxe. I don't think, you know, and it's just like maybe saves 2 hours each pickaxe. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so then, but I don't have Archangel yet, so I'm still filling 2 slots. And does Archangel actually have every single part that Angel and Demon have, or is it just most of them? I don't know if that's right, because there's a lot of people communicating. Demon has negative 20% movement speed. Angel has 20. So that's good. At least they didn't balance it out. You know what I mean? I'm absolutely positive. Yeah, maybe I'm an idiot. I guess I do have 20% movement speed. I swear to you it said negative the other day, but maybe I just misread it. I guess they both have 20%. I could have swore Demon had negative and Angel had 20. Gonna make me go watch my old recordings, because I wouldn't be shocked if they changed it without telling anyone. You know, they've been known to do that now. Yeah, because I quit using Demon because I noticed that the movement speed was slower a couple days ago. So I wonder if they actually did change something. Or if I just misread it. It could be either. Usually these things spawn so much, but now that I need them, they're not going to. Oh, you sold your secret, Fire Frog? I don't use vampire currently because I don't have a straight sword. I believe there's a couple people there, Player Kingdom. They're communicating, but I don't know if it's the long form or short form version you're seeing. Stormy, that's a dagger. I do not have Archangel. Goblin, Vampire, Dragonborn, Elf, Undead, and a bunch of other random ones.
I have human.
You got human every time you rolled? It is one, yeah. And they need to add combining. Yeah, I think that's why they're not going to add combining them, because they can't sell you rolls if they allow you to combine. All right, we got 4 more of these. Yeah, negative 20% cooldown though means it's faster. So, but that could have been it. I mean, the thing is though, is they give out codes so much, but currently the only thing people care about is rolling, so that's the only thing the codes are for. I'd rather the codes be for like the Christmas potions or something. And some of it currently they've made it to where it's like more forced playtime, which is just freaking annoying. Yeah. What, forced playtime? Mm-hmm. I kind of enjoy the grind on this, but they have teetered on the edge of too much.
I don't.
I have not bought the candy cane yet, Zal. I actually bought all the Christmas potions because they're probably the best thing in there. It's a little chilly. You can turn the heat up. I don't know. I didn't know something was going on with Lego Fortnite. I'll have to check it out next time I get on. Yeah, it's not keeping up. So, okay, so from my understanding, the candy cane is a rapier with 0.04 faster speed. So it's a hair faster, that's it. Are we able to upgrade our weapons to get a 3rd slot yet? Or a 3rd rune slot, or is it still just 2? You're getting both picks for when they add trading. I don't think they'll add trading to this game. They've pretty much stated they're not going to. Because when they add trading to this game, it's going to completely ruin it. They're already fighting with exploiters and people trying to sell accounts. As soon as trading comes, this will just be another absolute money grab for people for RMT. Yeah, definitely a rarity issue there. I'm just saying I wouldn't bet on trading. Trading's definitely not going to be worth it. No way. It'll ruin the game. It'll make my streams more annoying too. Never goes up to 1,000 or more. I don't think I've ever had a combo go that high. I'm assuming what you're saying is your it's probably your damage numbers are set up not to stack. You're probably not having your damage numbers. Not my chat will be everybody asking for stuff. PvP makes sense. Trading, I just ugh. PvP makes sense, but trading I just don't see as a positive. But they already like having a bunch of people in here for playtime, so if they add trading, they'll get a bunch more players. They're just going to be a bunch of bots, but hey. It'll keep them on the front page. I wouldn't want trading as a dev because when people trade and they're selling stuff, the dev's not selling stuff. Unless they make it where you have to have like a trade token and have to pay for it, which would be funny. Pokemon Go made you use stuff, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, but even if you have it in your index, like, I mean, I've got stuff in my index that's pretty rare, but I need 8 more of them. If I mined 1, now I can pay, you know, some person, you know, that's selling it off a botted account for $1.50 a piece. That's going to lose the developer so much playtime for me. I don't know if it actually is a net benefit. Yo, what's up, Clip It? I mean, who knows? They'll probably add it and not think about any of that. I mean, after the Ghost update we just had that like nerfed everything because they didn't actually test anything before releasing it. Who knows what they'll do? I guess, yeah. If we consider that last update in the mix, yeah, they're probably going to add trading. Your wife beat you to it? Yeah. I mean, this was their first major update, yeah. And yeah, I agree. The devs have a lot to learn. The thing is when they explained what happened, the fumble shouldn't have been on the players because they were talking about how the multipliers on the gems were causing things to be less rare than they meant to. But instead of fixing the multipliers on the gems, which are not forward facing, they fixed the multiplier or the rarity on the actual ore. And I think that was not the move. For instance, like this has a 40 time, or this has, I don't know the exact numbers, but this has like a 20 time luck multiplier since it's a medium. And then a large has like a 50. That's what the issue was, but they should have just changed those and not told anyone. Instead, they made it forward facing, and that's what really blew up in their face. And then they fixed it, and when they fixed it, I'm pretty sure all they did was change it on the back end when they, reverted. That's what I would have done. I would have just changed it, the multiplier on the actual rock and not told anyone. You found you an AFK spot in the ice rock area took? Yeah, I feel like I've never really been attacked in this region right here. And a lot of the time you get doubles. Weirdly, there are none right now, though. Be nice if these yeah, see, I work from my computer, so it's kind of tough to AFK on this because you have to like have an auto clicker and a macro, so I've just never AFK'd it. Ah, that's smart. That's smart. I usually AFK prospecting while working. Just pan for gold for hours. My dagger is made of Surafall, Void Star, and Eyesight. 111. I need 7 more of these ice golems, and none of them are spawning. I mean, that's right there is, I have like an auto clicker for pickaxing and stuff, but that's more just because it makes it easier on my hand. Oh, I guess it's not really an auto clicker. It toggles hold is what it does. They respawn when you died. You got a virtual PC set up so you can macro. I actually turned off all Hyper-V on my computer because I didn't want it on. Like, yo, what's up, Snow? How you doing? I might die here. They keep stunning me like that, I'm gonna die. Yeah, attack speed's where it's at. I can't see you, Snow. I think there's just some delay. Oh, you can macro while your PC's off? That's interesting. All right, now what do we got to do? Holy cow, now I got to kill... Dude, this one's crazy. Oh, it's called The Last Stand. I had to eliminate 40 golems, 3 yetis, eliminate the boss, and then 50 orcs. All right, let's go get these yetis real quick. I mean, we're at 849k from doing these quests, so, I mean, they're worth doing. I think it's extremely weird that the yetis don't have any drop chance on any runes. Thank you, Snow. I'm currently not adding anyone, but if that keeps you from subscribing to me, that's perfectly fine. I mean, the one I got from the boss earlier was cheeks, too. Less than 10 on both. I'm not sure. I have it on multiple streams. Any movie recommendations? Score, what's your age before I recommend a movie? And what kind of movies do you prefer? You just subbed. Thank you. Appreciate it. Actually, ask Grayson what's the name of that movie he likes. What? Check out the movie Green Book. I'd say that one's pretty reasonable. I don't feel bad. 29. Oh yeah, you're definitely check out Green Book if you haven't yet. It's more of a like drama story. It's a good story style movie. It's not like action or anything. Any song recommendations? What genres do you like? Huh? I could be a DJ, but I don't have the licensing. Okay, give me at least like, okay, give me genres you don't like. That would probably be easier. Like, I'm gonna be like, I don't like country. My wife loves country. I do not like country. I've tried. I don't like it. I guess I like Jelly Roll, but I don't know if he's considered country or not. You're a noob and don't know how to play. It's pretty simple. Hit rocks, turn them into stuff. What, you don't like this? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's definitely not my wife's vibe. Arcane Odyssey. Never heard of it. Is it like an actual game or a Roblox game? To be fair, a lot of the Roblox games are actual games. I do have a wife. She's sitting here talking to me. RPG on Roblox. I'll check it out. Slow songs, really? You should check out Andre the Giant by Prof. Prof. I'm not trying it right now. I didn't tell him Tarzan. I told him Andre the Giant. Can I go fight the boss? Oh, I can go fight the boss. Let's go get that out of the way. Maybe, unless these guys all eliminate me. Because I'm playing this right now. That's, I mean, pretty much why. I am streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Snow. Prof is Prof. I don't know if there's like a genre for Prof. More rap, I guess, if anything. My wife says it's called stupid rap, and it's terrible. Great way to describe it. Try Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. Debbie, I'm not having people join right now. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in a lot of trouble, actually. Oh, buddy. Oh. Woo! Holy cow. That was way too stressful. That's when you actually got on the playlist. You got Archangel? Nice. I think I answered, Debbie. I apologize. But I'm not letting people join right now. I'm looking one up real quick. I can't remember the name of it. Kai, another one is Round Here by Counting Crows is one of my favorite songs. My user on Twitch is the same as it is on YouTube, DWDFN. See what do we got left? Just these guys and the crystal guys. Happy New Year, Maldondo. I think that's how you say it. Is that guy hiding in a rock? Get out of there. Who was doing the Patrick Star? Yes. Best song for PvP vibes. I listen to a lot of EDM when I'm working. I like EDM when working, or like hip hop, rap. All right, 22 more of those and 35 more of these dang guys. And then we'll be done with this quest. And then I can sell the 5,000. Music generally is a lifesaver. I think I have no clue what I had on my Wrapped, but I thought it was really funny that somehow Waka Flocka Flame was my #1 listened to artist last year. I listen to it a lot when I'm like starting out my morning and like getting locked in on work, but I didn't know I listened to it enough to make it my #1. You're struggling with the kill boss. Are you running Drain Life, fam? Well, it was so weird because like Prof is probably someone I listen to extremely often. My wife says too much, and he was like #3. On your weapon, Pamela, you didn't say. I think you missed part of what you were saying. Or you're saying you do have that on there. You might need to increase the defense on your gear. I don't have. No one's joining right now, Snow. I am in a private lobby. Oh, you do have it on the weapon? Okay. It might be your defense then. You might have to increase your defense some. Because I was able to solo the boss, and then when the boss got buffed, I wasn't able to by myself until I increased my armor. And you can't just like face roll it anymore. You had to like run from them and stuff. Yeah, you definitely want higher defense than vitality, I think. What I really want is the access to see my stats so I know what they're actually doing. Then yeah, you definitely have enough health. What weapon are you running? It could be your weapon's too slow because of the max health thing. It's not healing you enough. Are you dodging the ice walls and all of that? I would assume so. I'm just trying to make sure. Straight sword, you should be fine then. If you're getting hit by the wall, the two things you really need to watch out for are the ice wall attack and the jump. And then the one where he like throws things on the ground, so 3 of them. Figure out how those work. And the rest of them, you can pretty much, if you parry, you can parry the other attacks. I don't parry, so. Yeah, when the boss goes live again, I'll fight it and you can watch. So I did almost all those quests today. I haven't sold anything today. And I believe I started stream with maybe 400K. And I have 884K right now. I've been streaming for an hour. I'm pretty positive I made like 400K doing these quests. And I started on the second one pretty much. So I know the Velshire pieces sell for really good, but I still think if I wanted to make money, it would be faster to do it down in the lower area because I can fill my bags 10 times faster down there. Yeah, the chests only sell for like 8K versus 14K, but if I can do it in a third of the time, I'm pretty sure it's more. I'd have to like actually do like an hour of both. For a bag fill of both and see what happens. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would just go, I wouldn't even like aim for anything. I would just go mine what you can mine and then upgrade when you can. Oh my goodness. I need 2 more of those guys and 1 more of the crystal guy. Yeah, I've never really been a fan of the essence one. Because every time I sell, oh my gosh. It just spawns so many things at once. Every time I sell my essence, I make a new weapon and then I have to go farm for essence. And here we go. This is it. 888 is what I have. Let's see. 932. So I made what? 50? I just want that fourth recipe. And I'm sure we're not getting it until the next update. That's smart, keeping essence. Yeah, I guess I never thought of that. Oh my gosh. Make it where you can't get the quest until you complete it is so asinine. Like, that's so dumb. So if I picked up the quest at 8 p.m., I can't, and then I completed at 9 p.m., I can't pick it up the next day until 9 p.m. So it pushes you back until you complete them. You just got the prismatic pickaxe to max runes? Holy cow. GG's. Yes, it should have a constant reset. It's stupid. Like, yeah, there's no other word for it. There's no way to like be nice about it. It's stupid. So you have 36 total, correct? Am I understanding that? Because I think that sounds right. Okay, so 48. That's actually pretty legit. If you can get 48, or you can get 48% Swift mining, that's pretty solid. All right, 15 minutes is solid. Well, mathematically, usually attack speed increases damage per second a lot more than the percentage increase on damage. I would remove the 2 power when you get more damage or more speed ones. Well, they will get more DPS with all Swift runes. That's the math of DPS. And yeah, I mean, what they have on there is massive right now. I'm just saying, once they get the ability to replace them with the Swifts, they should do that. I'm actually going to reset this. Hate doing this, but there's nothing in there. No, your pickaxe is definitely not buns. How come I reset? Because the placement of the stones back here was terrible. And I feel like generally the placement stays with whatever you see. Yeah, that's, I mean, I wouldn't replace unless you just find like something crazy good. Yeah, it's, I feel it's faster to reset when you're like unhappy with like the whole layout. Like currently I'm not getting any in the doorways, which is kind of annoying, but we can deal with that. I prefer to see him. No, a 12% Swift and 16% luck would be nasty. 4 of those, oh my goodness. Come on. There it is. Yo, what's up, Chromosome? How are you? Yeah, power would act. Okay, so I would go power over luck because that means you're breaking them faster, which means more opportunities or chances. But luck is still a substantially powerful thing to have. My day's going pretty good, Chromosome. Glad to hear your day's going good. I feel like the spawn down here is so much faster than it was in the volcano, but I think it just takes so long to break these rocks. Archangel, you already have luck. If you ran like power with Swift and you had dwarf, that'd be super cracked because then you have a really high possibility of the increased damage because of all the extra swings. At that rate, you're going to be hammering rocks like you yearn for the mines. Come on, dog. You're making this pain in the butt. Depends. What do you need help with, Ed? Oh my goodness. Did I just get 2 of those in one? Ooh. Oh yeah, I definitely just got 2 Etherealite in one.
That was legitness.
I'm keeping Vampire. No, I'm not gonna jump out of my lobby to do something like that. I apologize, Ed. Well, 1, I only have 1 reroll. I just got one. And 2, I only have 1 reroll. Like, it's really just why you he? Why you he? I be he? I don't know. Don't know what you mean. When I click that reroll after I'm done doing this, will whatever I land on is what I'll have. 1 in about 123 million, by the way. Oh my goodness. Oh, why you get the pickaxe? I got this pickaxe because it was only 350,000 more than the other one. And I think it's gonna, if I'm gonna sit here and farm for another day or two, it makes no sense not to purchase something that's gonna make farming faster. Like, I don't understand why people want to stay at a pickaxe that's causing them a negative handicap when I can use this pickaxe, upgrade my gear, and actually sell stuff that's worth more. You know what I mean? Because to go to straight from prismatic, I would have had to save another 1,000,000 gold up. And I've already made 1,000,000 today, and there's no way I would have made that without this. Yeah, the Void does have a negative 10% mining speed, but it doesn't really hurt it. The negative, like, the negative positives on these pickaxes don't really matter depending on what the damage is. It's all about DPS. Correct. Yes. The DPS is what makes it better. Correct. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't see the point in... If I need to get like 3 million more, like you just said, there's literally no point. I guess I can't hit both these at once. There's no point to have a bad one. Thank you for the gift, by the way. No, I'm not saying that this I didn't say this pickaxe is just as good. What I'm saying is the DPS, when like the negative and positives, like people tried saying the Demonite pickaxe was worse than the Arcane because of the attack speed, but they just didn't know how to do the math on what DPS is. The Void Star is better than Ior. The Void Star does crit damage, and crit damage is way better. And it gives you a crit percentage. When I run that with the crit bonus from the achievements, I hit 322 like every other hit with a dagger. But yeah, I mean, I'll have the prismatic in time. It would take me twice as long to farm for it with the other thing. I don't think does it have a negative? You got a dagger, didn't you, Pan? I mean, yeah, that's right. A Gladius. You should be glad you got that. A 100 damage is a ton of damage on DPS, though. Yeah, the only thing is you didn't build it for a dagger, so it doesn't have that crit damage, which is kind of a bummer. My dagger right now is Surafall, Void Star, Eyesight. I mean, DPS is DPS. Yes, one of each. Correct. I mean, when the boss is ready again, I will. I have like 3 minutes left on these potions, and it's my last Christmas potion. I'm definitely not leaving until that potion runs out. Thank you, Sakuna. Happy New Year's to you as well. Try Gargantuan Wolf Armor. I'd have to get a Gargantuan ore first before I could even do that. I've yet to get one. I can't even get them. I don't even think I can get them till after like 9 or something. Yeah, the crystals, I feel like that will be something I probably reset my server for. At least there's one over there. I hate mining those big crystals. You just spend like 5 minutes hitting them just to get one Surafall. Or not Surafall. That would be good. To get like one Sanctus. What is Heavenite's passive? Someone tried saying it was a smite effect, but I think they were just confused with the Giganta whatever. I don't think it has traits. I think you're thinking of the Gigantite. Gigantite's the one that does the fire effect and the like smite effect or the blast chip effect. So it does have Angel Smite because it didn't the other day. So that's interesting if it does now. Because I was just reading the. Interesting. Well, I mean that's great. I'm glad to hear that. But well, then I'm definitely gonna wait and do Gigantite, Heavenite, and Void Star. Because that'll be 2 on hit explosions plus crit hit. Dude, that'll be a nasty dagger. I mean, look, 2 Velshir. But the thing is I need 11 or 14 of them for the quest, so it's like just break it. I'm wasting potions on it, so. Which doesn't make sense that Heavenite's harder to obtain when it has a lower rarity. I don't think we can fight the boss for another, what, 13 minutes? Well, no more Christmas potions. Oh, so Heavenite can only come from... Yeah, I just fight the boss for the shards. So Heavenite can only come from the floating crystal? Yeah, it does. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I will say though, if you're trying to farm eyesight, do that down on the boulders and the rocks, because I get so much more eyesight down below than I do up here, which shouldn't make sense with the math, but it's just how it is. That's rough. Correct, yes. You're getting more because you're breaking more rock. I am going for prismatic. I have 934,000. Yeah, I believe that armor is definitely the best way to make money. Preferably heavy armor. I always try to use 40 to 45 at minimum. Most of the time I end up making myself better armor too. The thing is you can't. I feel like the money making method needs. I always try to explain it to where everyone can do it because not everyone's farming Velshire. Are you doing that? What pickaxe though? Because even the void pickaxe with no runes is substantially worse than the prismatic full of runes. Have you done all the Bjorn quests? The Bjorn quests will get you a ton of money too. I've done that many, many times, not clicking the correct thing. It's crazy how fast they spawn. This is the kind of stuff they should be fixing. I think I'll fight like 3 of those before these rocks break. Yeah, but I shouldn't take all that. You know what I mean? I don't even care eliminating them, but it's the fact they don't have... They drop nothing. Like, they don't have a shard. Yo, what's up? Hello, everybody. Like, I don't think I would mind if, like, the crystal golems had, like, minor shards or something. I don't even care if they're minor shards 1. Why am I using a dagger? I prefer daggers. The DPS is really nice with the crit chance, and they're cheap. And they heal more. I've used daggers since day 1. I don't know if they've buffed them. I just think people don't understand how DPS works. I don't know anything about a bleed effect. I just know that the... What is it? Drain Edge. You only get 5% of health on hit back. So the more hits you have, that helps heal you more too. It's about the hits. It's not just DPS. It's the hits too. If you can only heal 5% of your health max every hit, Until they give us the ability to clock DPS in game, we're never actually gonna know. Because that's without crit rate. My crit rate's crazy. And that helps with it too. But I've played a lot of RPGs in my day, and normally daggers are about the #1 when it comes to DPS. I've never played the game Abyss. No. I'm healing. Okay, I get 20% of damage back as health, but it will only heal you for 5% of what your max health is. So until we know what our max health is, we really don't know. But like, for instance, when I hit 332, that's roughly what, 60 something health back. But if it's 5% of my health, I mean, it's literally what it's doing. I don't think you understand. Heals 20% of physical damage dealt on hit. Maximum healing done limits you at 5% max health per user. So if I hit for 300, that means I get 60 back. But if 5% of my health was only 20, I'm only getting 20 back per hit. So if you're only getting, that's what I'm saying. The more hits you have, the more healing you'll have, because you're only going to get as much healing as your 5% max health. Where you get, it has my dagger has 15% negative vitality, but that's due to the crit chance. Lifesteal doesn't have a negative vitality. Correct. But what I'm saying is if each hit you're getting, if you hit for 1,000, if you hit for 1,000 and you have 20% lifesteal, you're not getting 200 back. Because the maximum you're getting back is 5% of your max health. It's called diminishing returns, which is what's happening. You don't get 2 damage boosts. You get 1 damage boost and 1 crit chance. I mean, I have Void Star. No, you don't get back more V-dubs. You do not get back more. You get 5% of your health. So if you only have 500 health, you're only getting 25 back every single time. And you're swinging what? Once every business day? That's what I'm saying. Right now, daggers are out healing any other weapon when it comes to Drain Edge. Until we actually know what our health is, we don't know the actual math. We could have like 2,000 health and not know it. I don't know. I don't generally have issues staying alive with my dagger. I lose some health, but I gain it back too. It depends on how often you're getting stunned is also. When you get stunned a lot, but yeah, like the Yeti, I don't lose health much. The Drain Edge isn't what's causing the negative vitality. It's a Void Star. My gold right now is 936. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay, yes. Yes, the higher your health is, the more you'll heal per hit. Correct, yes. I teleported through yesterday and it wouldn't let me interact with it. I'm not gonna do that. If I can't interact with it, I'm not gonna do it. See, it's not letting me interact with it. Ah, I'm stuck. Okay, so sell my void and then get this with what pickaxe? I know people were teleporting through. I'm just waiting till I get 2 million gold because I need a pickaxe to hit it. I do not have a Mesorite. Do you actually need one, or is it just you need to be able to break the ice? I know I need that one. That's why I'm farming 2 million gold. Hey, it was worth resetting, though. Okay. But the ore will reset before I... Well, I guess I can sell it in my own bag. It went from 320 to 400. Now it's 420. I'm so confused. I am still using Demon. Good call. Yeah, I mean, I guess I do have sell anywhere, so I can just go buy the other pickaxe. I didn't even think about the sell anywhere. But I know if you actually go all the way back, sell, and then come back, it usually resets. And then you're stuck with no pickaxe. Yeah. Interesting flowers. Maybe I'll screenshot that. Let everyone know. Yeah, I'm going to buy the bronze first, and then just use sell anywhere. In 10 business days, because of this dang rock. I don't even care. Let's go do it. Yeah, I really like when you can hit 2 crystals at a time. I am 100% mining the ice wall first. Yeah, but once you're at the last pickaxe, all you really have to grind for is rune cost. And to be fair, I still have to farm runes. Yeah, I always use the potions. How much did you say it has? Oh, in that case. I have 936. How much does the other pickaxe sell for? I mean, I guess hold on. Let me go make some stuff out of what I just farmed. Is there no other way to get out of here? It'll tell you the value of sell value? I didn't know it told you sell value. Interesting. Reset my I feel like the reset character like bugs out on me. Well, not on this game. That was a different game. I'm dumb. But yeah. Does it actually tell you in there? Yeah, we don't have enough. I didn't know it actually showed you the sale value. That's cool. We'll have enough here in a second. I forgot to switch to armor. Well, I don't have goblin, so that's probably not going to happen. I would say you probably don't have 100 gargantuan. I feel like it's a very static number to stop on. I have 936 at the moment. Just in case. I do have one roll. Goodbye, vampire. Well, that is definitely not goblin. I'm mine for that armor is only going to be 10k. It's not going to be enough. I have like 20 Velshir left right now. I don't have enough to craft anything, is what I'm saying. The whole time I was mining 30 minutes, I didn't even get that much. You just got the frost pickaxe? Nice. Tungsten's pretty solid for like beginning of this area. Yeah, the graphic, what does it do? Then it blocks hits, correct? I just remembered I have like an unreasonable amount of runes. All those runes for 30. My recipe for my armor is just 15, 15, 15 on my chest. Noite, Belshir, and Sanctus. I guess we'll do what I hate doing and just get rid of all these. That'll work. Yeah, I can because that offered 150 almost, so that'll work. I do have sell anywhere, but I was like right there, so. Okay, now we have enough. I'm pretty sure I am, but let's double check. Yeah, it's on. I mean, if you're in World 3, Monkey, just make it out of whatever you have at first. If it's better than what you have, it's better. That's the way I look at it. Supposedly this has like 1,000,000 HP. Oh, 500k. How long does it take to break it? Yes, I am getting the prismatic. No profit. I don't. No one's able to join my server at this point. I'd have to back out anyways. I am mining the rock to be able to get the prismatic. To be fair, my hand's not on the mouse right now already. I mean, 300k per rune for the prismatic makes sense when it costs 2 million. I am not using an auto clicker. You don't have to click more than once. My mouse has a toggle on, toggle off button for when you push down on things. Yeah, but don't you only get 2 million for the prismatic? I mean, I don't have any runes in my void, so having no runes in the prismatic while I farm more won't be that big of an issue. No, vitality is more health, and currently vitality is extremely important with Drain Edge. Mine the dinosaur, not the ice. So hold on, you have to mine the ice and then you have to mine the dinosaur afterwards? I think they're, I don't think they're trolling. I think they thought that that's what people were doing when they went through it. I wish you could see the health. I have to go to the top. Yeah, I'm good. I do have demon. If it resets faster than you can set a totem, then I'm just going to probably quit playing the game. That's actually insane. Dark Knight, you're going to need at least 40 or... There's no reason for it to reset that fast. I am mining the dinosaur. Best money making method right now is to make heavy armor from World 3. I don't know. I've had more success running 45 for the higher armor than I have not. When I'm done with the ice, I am going to buy the prismatic pickaxe. You can buy the prismatic pickaxe when you're done. It's got, I think, 500k. Oh, I'm gonna sell my pick with sell anywhere. You buy a bad one in World 1, and I already did that, and then you use sell anywhere. This is taking forever. It seems like a lot of people did that. I think it has like 500K is what I'm understanding. It does take forever, but the best pickaxe in the game's behind it. Apparently you can see the health up top, but you can't see it down here. I've been mining it for 8 minutes according to this miner totem. You mined the ice already, so you're gonna phase with demon to get it. So what they do, make it where you can still technically phase and buy it, but you have to have one of these broke anyways. I think I do like 550 or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess it. What's up, Foxes? How are you? I mean, I don't know how much it is. I just know that's what I was told. If it takes more than 3 mining totems, then I would assume it's more. I'm in a private server and I currently don't have joins on. Oh, I see where the ice is now. Okay. Do I use my last miner totem, or you think I'm close enough I'll just waste it? I have no. I mean, I'm level 200. The XP doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna waste my last one. And I'm definitely not stopping to drink another potion. Thank you, Wild Noah. I appreciate it. I probably should have redid my potions or brought more. I don't know how to send gifts, to be honest. You don't have to either. Come on, let's break. I would love to, except for in order to block that person, I would have to stop hitting this rock. All right, take care, Noah. Yeah, but my mod's asleep. Just ignore it. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. There we go. Why is the rock not gone?
was legitness.
Thank you for the gifts. All right. Now, quit typing for a second so I can ban that other person. Thank you for the gifts. I should have used Goblin. I get a discount. Here, let me. I have Angel, Demon, and Human currently, and 0 rolls. But I guess I should have used Goblin. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. I like the look of the void better. I really like. Why does this one look so good and then prismatic? The void looks so much better. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate you. No, for real. Like, dude, it looks like trash. Like, the void one looks so much better. Even the frost one looks better. I have no clue when Forge to Him is expiring. I'm not a creator, so. Wait a second. Was this always glowing? Yeah, it was. Yeah. Monk, you could send me 0. I honestly, like, legitimately don't expect gifts. If you have Archangel and you have to get rid of Angel or Demon, I would get rid of Demon. Oh, thank goodness. I was able to get the quest. If someone has Archangel and Angel and Demon and they need to re-roll something, I would roll Demon. Oh, that's a good point. Don't get rid of Demon. You can teleport, Austin. They're going to fix that eventually, though, but... What do we got in line? 5 floating crystals. Let's go find those first. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate you. I like the dash on Angel better, to be honest. We should probably drink these. I mean... Right, you can glitch in, but they already fixed that, so... I would just get rid of which one you don't care to get rid of. You already have Archangel. That's a lot of different gifts, Monk. I appreciate you. Hey, you got number 1. Nice. Mining 35 large crystals for the Santa quest is actually diabolical. It looks like bismuth crystals and they ain't even that strong. Thank you for the gifts, Tyler. Appreciate you. This Santa quest is actually on some bullshit. 35 large ice crystals. Dude, that's like a Moro quest. Santa thinks he's Moro. I hate the look of the prismatic pickaxe. I think that it would be cool if they made it where if you own another pickaxe, if you own another pickaxe, you can retexture it. Low key, the 5 floating crystals, I'm gonna back out and rejoin probably for. As much as I hate doing that, I don't have time to sit here and hope they show up. Yeah, but is it gonna give me enough tokens to make it worth mining 35 large and 10 medium and 5 floating crystal? You're gonna stay at number 2, Monkey. Dang, they got number 1 that quick? Oh, 15 floating crystals. Hey, look, there's a floating crystal. Thanks, Santa. I do want the recipes, and if I can get the final Christmas pickaxe, I do want it. Even if I like have something better, it's more just it looks cool. And here's something that a lot of people haven't realized. Those pickaxes have like no cost. Like they sell for nothing. So it only costs like 750 gold to apply runes. So they're going to be really good for testing different rune builds out as time goes. Thank you for the gift. If that makes sense. So I do think if you can't afford, yo, LRO, how are you? Had to get 70 because why not? I appreciate it. I do think that if you can afford one of those pickaxes, it will be good for testing out the different like builds and stuff. They're gonna no, because if you're trying to test out like if something has a higher DPS with speed versus damage, you'll be able to test them out. I am grinding for the Christmas quest right now, which is break a bunch of stuff basically. Do I make money off lives? No, I do not. I mean, I got like 213 diamonds right now. I might have made like 60 cents. You finally get the prismatic pickaxe? Yeah, me too. It's super ugly compared to the void. It's kind of a bummer. What about please donate donations? I've never played that game. I do not have a gargantuan. Make some game passes so people donate offline. What do you mean? There's supposed to be the angel pickaxe. Which was like a meme that turned into something, which is funny. No, I don't do giveaways, Eagles. It's hard to do giveaways when you don't make money streaming. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't see a lot of people donating because I'm not going to ask for donations. It's weird. It's out of the map to bait hackers into buying it. That's funny. So that's actually extremely funny. I make games for a living, and someone found our admin room, like where we teleport to test everything. Like, you know, um you make it where you can test everything or whatever, and you want to donate a trillion Robux? That's funny. But someone found out how to get to it, so I had to set up something that tracked if someone was in there, and then it deleted everything they had and reset them back to level 1. And we had one person complain about it in the Discord. And it was like they just ratted on themselves because they were complaining they got everything deleted, which, you know, would be like a normal report. And we asked to see their inventory, and they had a piece of coal, and the only way you could get the coal was if you got everything deleted. If we found $40 million, what would you do with your 100? I'd pay a bill. I bought the Void after Frost Pickaxe. I think it's a smarter decision, but it depends on if you like to grind slowly or not. Yeah, 60 cents is better than nothing. No, I agree. I drive a 2011 Ram 1500. You just building it Hellslayer? Heck yeah. Or maybe hell yeah. It is a boomer car. I am American. I mean, I'm married with kids. Of course it's a boomer car. My wife drives a Blazer. Yes, a Ram is American. Well, it's a Chrysler, which was originally American, but I'm sure it's not owned by Americans anymore. I think it's actually owned by Fiat. How you doing, Chrome? Can I be your taxi? Oh no, my gas mileage. I don't even like driving it. I get 14 to the gallon. Can you get Snowite yet, Chrome? My wife does not play Forge. She plays like Animal Crossing. Ended up with 195 damage. That's pretty sick. If you want to make something really quick, Chrome. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, just make something out of. Do you have any eyesight, Chrome? Okay. How many eyesight do you have? Do you have one or two? If you have one eyesight, do one eyesight and 2 Snowite and make a dagger. Thank you for the follow. That dagger's pretty goated, and it'll probably be stronger. Okay. Just to make something really strong really quick and also get the bonus from the eyesight, yeah, do that. Do 1 eyesight, 2 Snowite. I would recommend 2 eyesight, 1 Snowite, but you'll still get the bonus. It should be around, I would say, 70-ish damage. But and then make sure you have you go get runes that have attack speed on them, Chrome. You're gonna want attack speed on your runes. Only 21 more of these, and then 4 more floaties. You made 55 damage gloves. Things are pretty good. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. What mob gives attack speed? Attack speed is the secondary thing. So, like, Drain Edge will give you the heal, and then it'll also give you the attack speed. It's the second one on there. So, you can get it from any of them. Drain Edge comes from... Let's see. Drain Edge comes from the... Reapers, and then you can get blast chips from the fire slimes and the bombers. You can get the poison ones from the magic caster dudes. Even Frostspec will drop it, which is what the spiders have. And then you can also get it from the fire one that comes from quite a few things. I am 37. Yes, crafting heavy armor is the best route currently. I don't know. I think that's a weird discussion, but thanks, Rosh. I look like Queso. Well, actually, I'm older. Queso looks like me. $73. That's what I said. It was gonna be. I knew that it was like 86 the way I built it. So, but 73 damage is super solid with how fast it attacks. Make sure you put some runes on it and focus attack speed. You might not. I mean, you might not have to stick with the dagger. I prefer daggers, but it's a super cheap way to get like ahead. You know, at the beginning. That is a dagger. On your prismatic, I would put all mining speed. The one I have is one Surfall, one Void Star, and one Eyesight. Thank you for the follow, Chrome. Yes, if you have the attack speed runes, switch to that with the dagger and try it out and let me know what you think. So when I did the math, mining speed will always increase your DPS more than mining damage. Oh, I'm definitely not that. I'm not famous, but I appreciate it, Monk. I've never like AFK farmed, so I don't really know. My pickaxe currently has no Swift on it. I just got it, and it costs 300k per rune. And to be completely honest with you, I've never worried about adding runes to them. So I don't have the ability, like I don't even have any good runes. Welcome to the stream, King. JKS, probably can't help you because I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing right now. And yeah, no, not to be rude, but no. I only have so much time, and I would prefer to get this done. You got a new monitor? Nice. I got some new monitors at the beginning of the year. I am not letting people join or joining people right now. I actually have two 32-inch screens. I work off my computer, so they're right beside each other. I got one for the game and one for like obviously right now it's for like chat and everything. I'm actually thinking about getting two more because two is not enough for what I do. I'm sorry, Money GRR. I'm not gonna shout you out. I probably wouldn't make a sword with those. If you feel like, yeah, I wouldn't make a sword with all of that. I would just use 3 lightite and make a dagger if I was going to make anything out of those. Well, I work inside, I work in Fortnite Creative and make games. So the 4 monitors would help because I'm constantly in Photoshop and playtesting stuff while also in the editor, so. I've actually thought about doing streams while I work, like showing people what I do. It's a stressful job. It is fun, but it can be stressful. Some of my playlists showcase some of my older maps. I used to work with a team, and I no longer work with that team, so I'm kind of rebuilding. It all depends. I don't have like a set schedule because more or less to respect my wife's times. But she's getting ready to get a new job, so if I stream, it'll probably be during the day while she's at work. Season 2? Yeah, Season 2 Waffle. Like, I got the snowflake umbrella. I don't play it as much. That's why I play Roblox. Like, Fortnite's like my job, so I don't always want to be in there. And I'm actually extremely impressed with a lot of the projects, or like a lot of the games on Roblox. Yo, Lucaro, how are you doing? I need 10 more large ice crystals. Truthfully, I would have to say one of my favorite seasons ever was Chapter 2, Season 6. That was the one, that primal season that had all the bows. Absolute peak season. Everyone hated it. It was great. I was super crazy good with the bows. But the season after that, what was it? Chapter 2, Season 7 was the alien season. That was the first season my wife ever played. So, like, that's when I grew a lot of my following and stuff. And it was just a really fun season. I don't... I mean, it depends on what you consider AI slop. Let me finish this. Reset. God, I hate fighting them things. What kind of weapons do you like, Lucario? Mid-game, I would run something with Eyesight and Snowite. I think that if you're talking about like I'm sure you're talking about like brain rot. Like low key, like I know a lot of people hate to hear this. I don't really care for the brain rot theme, but so many games are copying a lot of what brain rot's doing right now because it's good game loops. Like they took a popular meme basically and turned it into a game with really good game loops. It's basically like having a Ferrari with, you know, And, you know, like a Ferrari that looks like a rusted out like grandma car. Money method: do all the quests and craft a bunch of heavy armor. I did like the stinky cape too. That was pretty funny, Monk. Yo, what's up, ADZ? I thought I said hi, but I feel like I didn't, so I want to make sure I said hello. Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, people look at the shell, which is the AI slop or the AI, right? But the thing is the actual gameplay, the actual like dopamine hits, the game loop, the retention hits, what's causing people to come back. Like, if the game didn't have those, AI slop wouldn't exist. Like, if you look, and that's what I'm trying to. I'm not like saying I like Steel of Brain Rot, but the truth is, at the end of the day, that game has an addictive game loop that is working. So any game could have any game with that game loop could have came out. If it had a decent theme, it would have performed just as well. But since there's like an entire gaming generation that loves like the brain rot stuff, it was just a no-brainer. And I think that's why it just took off. It doesn't matter what the theme is. If it's a bad game, people aren't going to play it. I mean, look at how many like SpongeBob, like there's been so many brands that have joined and their games flop because the games weren't fun. You can't just throw a good like throw an identity on a bad game and make it good. You play on Roblox, mainly Forge, and on occasion Fish. I played Fish for like 30 minutes. I think the bias was I played Fish at first, and I like the simplicity of Fish It. I have no hate to Fish, and I know there's a lot of hate from the Fish community on Fish It, but I would put attack speed. I'm an extremely firm believer in attack speed on everything. Well, so let me rephrase that, Pamela. I would put attack speed on weapons that are fast. On extremely slow weapons, for instance, the like the dragon, like the heavy swords, I would put crit chance. I would stack as much crit chance as possible on like like one of the heavy weapons. Like, so think about it, right? You put 2 crit chance runes on like the Dragon Slayer or whatever it is, but you also use Void Star. Void Star gives you 35% crit, and then you have 2 runes at 15. That's 60% crit, and then you use the achievement thing for 30%. You're almost at 90% crit. Like, yeah, I would go with attack speed on the Hellslayer though. Trust me, attack speed generally increases DPS by a lot. The only reason I'm saying that you would want crit on something like the Hellslayer is because it hits so hard. The crit bonus is going to be substantially better. There's like 10 in the last area, I think, or 11. time is it? Yo, what's up, ADZ? I said hi earlier. I think you scrolled on though. I apologize. I wouldn't stress about getting dark right, Monk. You'll be in the new area so soon. Ollie, I like daggers. And daggers are cheap to experiment with, so that is probably what I would recommend. I don't watch sports. I think they're boring. But to be fair, I don't watch streamers for the same reason. Damage on my dagger is like 140, 130, something like that. I've never been a person that enjoys watching people do other stuff. It depends on what ores you're mining, Ollie. Eyesight has a really good stun, basically. Well, it's a freeze. Snow Eye does a debuff to attack speed, and the Void Star does like a crit bonus. I should try Entrenched World War I. I think someone was telling me about that the other day. I try to be waffle. I can definitely crank it up to Modern Warfare 2 when I need to. ADZ large crystal or the floating crystal gives you a lot of grief. If you have 9 eyesight and 23 snow eye, what should you do? You want to keep it at least 30% for either one of them. So, but the more eyesight you have, the higher bonus you're gonna have. So you could do like 60, like 70, 30. But anyways, if you want to try a dagger, 2 eyesight and 1 snow eye will make you like an 83 damage dagger. If you're talking about the floating crystals are really only being farmed for the Heavenite. Other than that, they're actually trash. Dagger hit per second's 0.35. I don't know. I think the spears are actually pretty cracked. So, yo, Tokyo, I do remember you. Heavenite is not guaranteed. It's like 1 in 700,000 or something. I need these crystals for quests. That's the only reason I even hit them. This thing will give you like 1 ore. I don't think you have to complete any of the Moro quests to get the prismatic, but you're not going to get to the prismatic until after level or number 7, I don't think. Oh, where are they? Where or what, Alex B? I think Archangel would be good for mining S. What's my dagger recipe? 1 Surafall, 1 Void Star, 1 Eyesight. The best level for a level 90, it depends on where you're farming. What's the chance of that first thing you said? 1 in 50k. Yeah, my dagger's cheeks compared to what I want to get. The Void Star comes from large crystals. You're trying to get the secret for ghosting. I don't know what that means. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. I mean, everything at this level of multiplier has a lot of damage, to be honest. Surafall, Eyesight, Snowite, would it be a good dagger? Yeah, it would. It just wouldn't have the crit chance, if that makes sense, Ollie. Like, Void Star has a crit chance, which is what I'm after. It is supposed to be 1 in 1450, but there's like a weird multiplier. It's hard to explain how they like do the math. Oh wait, we should probably put these on. Yeah, Fast Forge is legit. I have 0 runes on my pickaxe. I'm not using any luck. I'm going to use all mining speed. Yeah, that's actually crazy that you've tried getting wolf leggings that many times and haven't had luck. That's super frustrating. I need 2 more floating crystal. So 1 more after this one. And then I will have the mining Santa. I think that farming on World 3 is way faster. World 3, right now the fastest way is to mine the ice. I think to mine the ice, rocks, and boulders, and craft heavy armor. From large crystals, basically everything, because you only get like 1. Yo, what's up, Adam? You get more from a large crystal than you do from the floating crystals. Alias, the same thing that ADZ just said, just farm a ton of the like ice pebbles and stuff, or whatever you can farm. I actually quit playing for a long time because they didn't have private servers, and I was tired of people dragging Reapers over my way. They wouldn't kill me, but it was just annoying. I guess we'll just mine these since they're in my way. Adam, if you have enough for the 1.3 million pickaxe, you should probably just buy it because it's going to be a couple more days. If you don't, I mean, it depends on whichever you're closest to. I'm going to buy it irregardless, even though I'm past it already. I believe that if you skip too many pickaxes, you're going to slow down your ability to farm, and it actually slows progression. So I guess it's a matter of if you think it'll slow your progression or not. I don't know when they update. Not very often. I bought Void before Prismatic. Void's worth $1 million after you sell it, so you're only going to lose 350K, but you also get the ability to farm a lot faster. And really, if you think about it, if you buy the Void and then save up for 2 million, buy the Prismatic, that leaves you with $1 million, which allows you to put 3 of the 4 runes on. Yeah, it is. It is getting kind of late, Monk, but I need to get these Santa quests at least done. Since they're on some bullshit and they reset only after you do them. That was only worth 230 Christmas tickets? Wow. Ryan, I would just find an ore that you can mine pretty safely and quickly and just constantly mine. That'll help level you up. I think I have something. Arcane can only break the pebbles. I use daggers, Ryan. They give decent ore. They give snowite, which is an 8 multiplier. They also give a crazy amount of mithril and uranium. Now, daggers have low damage, but they don't have low DPS. I mean, I'm hitting like 280s and above constantly. Whoa, Biddles, that was a whole new sound. Whatever, she does not want you touching her, Grayson. What materials? My dagger is Surafall, Void Star, and hold on. Surafall, Void Star, and then there's one more, and I can't remember. Eyesight. Need 2 more of those. Now I only need... Eyesight's pretty rare, yes, it's a mythic. It feels way less rare than the legendaries on World 2, though. Probably gonna die here because all the stuns. So 1 Surafall, 1 Void Star, and 1 Eyesight. Okay, let's see. We got to build a bunch of things. No. I'm just building things quickly for the quest right now. Heck yeah, glad to hear that. Clip it. I'm probably gonna bounce here soon, but I appreciate you showing up. Okay, I thought that was your wife. I was curious if that's what that was. Or like if that's what the, you know, like who else was involved in that. Graphite, Monk. You can use the graphite to get pretty solid armor in World 3. Yeah, okay, yeah, I thought that I was kind of putting 2 and 2 together there, Clip it, but I wasn't 100% sure. She said she left you because you didn't listen to the stream about which pickaxe to buy. Like she left you at the small crystals while she went mine the large. Yep. Yeah, daggers are extremely cheap. They're fun for like experimenting with. Was that my 3rd one? Yeah, okay, cool. Now we'll go make some armor. What's malachite do? Does anyone remember what malachite does? Oh, I can't remember if malachite is for armor or not. Does anyone remember? Yeah, but I don't have enough of that armor or that yet. We're gonna go for this just in case. I like Velshire for armor. That's not what I wanted. Velshire makes you fast, which is why I prefer it for armor. Oh, nice. So that'd actually be a decent helmet, even though it's not what I wanted. That's double your armor combined. Well, it's due to the multipliers. Once you get higher multipliers, your armor will be stronger. It's not always about the ore, it's about the multiplier, which I guess is about the ore. But yeah, an AFK in the ice cave, that definitely makes... I mean, I have a luck potion on probably, but I'm not like using one for this, no. Yeah, I know, I'm getting ready to get off. I'll take care. This is, Ari, this is for trash. All right, so we got 2,300. So I'll probably get that in 2 days. And then I might have enough for both of these too. They won't let me get no more Christmas potions. I won't be able to do it tomorrow because it's 10:14, which means I can't get the quest till 10:14 tomorrow. But all right, everybody, I'm getting off here for the night. My wife's got to get up early. I just want to get those quests done at least. So everybody, thanks for hanging out. Make sure to follow if you haven't, and we'll probably be on possibly tomorrow, or at least try to get some content out. Take care.